Peace, peace, peace. Love, love, love. Unity, unity, unity. Community, community, community. Family, family, family. Shlama, shlama, shlama. Peace, 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 peace. Love, 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 love. Unity, 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 unity. Community, 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 community. Family, 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 family. Shlama, 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 shlama. Today is February 24th, 2025. Today I will be reading 5th edition Embalming, History, Theory, and Practice, Robert G. Mayer. Random page, random chapter. Setting the futures. Generally, the futures are set in the pre-embalming period. After the tissues are embalmed, it may be difficult to align the tissue to obtain the desired expression. Futures can be temporarily set when purge is expected. In this manner, the mouth can be dried and the throat packed after the body has been aspirated. Mouth closures and lip closures are two distinct procedures. Mouth closure raises and holds the lower jaw into position. Lip closures bring and holds the mucous membranes of the lips. Mouth closure sequence. Relieve the rigor mortis present. Disinfect the oral and nasal cavities and swab them clean. If applicable, remove and clean dentures. Pack the throat area. If applicable, replace dentures. Close the mouth to observe the natural bite. Secure the mandible by one of the methods of mouth closures. Place the lips in the desired position, attempting to make the line of mouth closure at the level of the inferior margin of the upper teeth. Embalm the body. Check the mouth for moisture or purge material. Seal the mouth. One of the four conditions exists when the mouth is set. 1. Natural teeth are present. 2. Natural teeth are present but several are missing. 3. Dentures are present. Complete set. Well-fitting. Lower denture only. No upper denture. Upper denture only. No lower denture. Old and very loose fitting dentures. New ill-fitting dentures. Partial plates. And 4. Neither dentures or natural teeth are present. Dentures are personal property and many hospitals and nursing homes return them to family with their belongings. Funeral directors should make every effort to instruct institutions to keep the dentures with the body. When death occurred at home, the person removing the body should ask for the dentures. It is possible to open the mouth after embalming and insert dentures, but this task can be time-consuming and often difficult if a hard-firming arterial solution has been used. The embalmer should relieve the rigor mortis before disinfecting the mouth. The mouth can then be cleared and dried. If purge is present, a nasal tube aspirator can be used to aspirate purge material. Following aspiration, again, disinfect the mouth and nasal cavity. The throat and nasal cavities can be packed with cotton to help control purge and odor arising from the stomach or lungs. Some embalmers prefer to cover the cotton with massage cream so the cotton does not draw purge material from the stomach or the lungs as a wick would do. Many problems be encountered in setting the mouth. The expression of the deceased is one of the most criticized areas of the embalming process. A picture of the deceased, is, if available, may be helpful in determining the correct expression. The lips should be examined. Remove loose skin or scabs, or any debris with massage cream, solvent, or warm water. Fever blisters, open and drain. Tight scabs, loosen with massage cream or remove with a scalpel, or leave and later glue to opposing lip to conceal the scab. Observe the weather line, the line between the moist and dry portions of each red lip, to determine the thickness of lips. Norm. The upper mucous membrane is generally longer and thinner than the lower mucous membrane. The mucous membranes are the red portions of the lips. A rare problem today is buck teeth or dental prognathism. A simple method can be used to correct this condition. Happy Monday. Hey, peace, Amy. Amy Dillon, how you doing today? I'm gonna pause it right here and saying thank you for sharing this 8.5 minutes with me, learning about embalming. I'm reading my embalming book, the 5th edition, History, Theory, and Practice by Robert G. Mayer. I won't show no pictures of this because these are real deceased photos in here. So, but I am reading my embalming book. Share this video. Share this video from 1 share to 100 shares, 100 shares to 1,000 shares, 1,000 shares to 100,000 shares, 100,000 shares to 1,000,000 shares. Hey, baby. To 1,000,000 shares, and all starts with you. Go to my wife's channel as well, Dion's Life. She's crushing it, y'all. Her channel rather is DIONNE Life, Dion's Life. So go ahead and check her page as well. Can you shut the door? So I'm gonna continue to read Embalming, History, Theory, and Practice. A rare problem today is buck teeth or dental prognathism. A simple method can be used to correct this condition. 1. Secure the jaw closed using one of the methods of mouth closure. Place a strip of cotton over the teeth. This helps to push the lower lip forward. 3. Using rubber band based lip glue, secure the upper and lower lips together. Super adhesive or super glue may also be used. 4. Embalm the body. 5. Reopen the mouth to be certain there is no purge or air in the mouth. Then reglue the lips. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, okay. The use of super adhesive really facilitates the procedure. If there is a condition that warrants removal of the teeth or showing the teeth, the family should be consulted. Securing the mandible for mouth closure. So the mandible is the lower jaw. How I remembered in school was it it was a pastor that named Laura Mann, and I thought that was his. Well, that is his real name, but it's like Lauren Mann, and so um, securing the mandible. So lower mandible. So mandible is on the bottom. Is the bottom jaw.
The bottom jaw.
And the maxillary is the top jaw. Yeah.
It's amazing how they just want to say lower jaw or top jaw. Why I gotta be maxillary or maxillary?
Mandible and maxillary. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It get deeps in this book.
I bet.
And it's so amazing that I did a random page, random chapter. It's talking about mouth closures. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I always want to keep working on, because having the right mouth closure on a deceased person makes or breaks the case, you know.
Well, some people mouths just.
But that's for me to go in there and do a fine job of seeing their mouth. Like, you talking about buck teeth right here. Now I just learned this new method, even though I've been a mortician for 12 years.
Do you think it's like a good idea for people to bring like photos so people can actually see?
That's what it said.
Yeah.
That we should go by photos, but often what we do is, oh, I know Mrs. Smith from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I know what she looked like. You know, like I go to her fish fries, I go to her church, I do this, you know.
But how long ago was it when you saw that person?
Yeah.
Because you know sometimes when people transition, they can look totally different than when you saw them last time you saw them.
Because Mrs. Smith could be past when she's 88, right?
Yeah.
And then the thing is, the last time I saw Mrs. Smith,
she was 78.
She was 78.
Yeah.
That 10 years matter.
Yeah.
You know,
a lot matters.
A day matter, really.
Yeah.
We change daily.
Yeah.
You know, and so being a mortician, just I'm blessed and grateful to have a gift to not knowing majority of my clients, and the live ones and the unalive ones.
That's a special practice to be in.
Yeah.
You know, yes, it's practices of. It's like, you know, people, you know, being a physician is a practice that they saving lives and stuff, but funeral director mortician is a physician for the deceased.
It is a physician for the deceased.
For the unalive, and you dealing with them, their energy, them transitioning, the form that they came in, whatever trauma caused to the body that caused them to transition over, and then you're dealing with the families. So it takes a special person.
It takes a special person to be a mortician and
to want to do that.
To
serve and to want to help people at the worst
time in their
life. That's the worst time.
I don't care what nobody says. When death happens, that's the worst time of anybody's life. You know,
the person that's unalive.
Yeah, you unalive and
the worst time.
And then, I mean, in my theory, is the best time. You know, because no, I don't believe in death. That's just me though. But to go on Dion point,
shell.
We just
shell is no longer.
The shell no longer
active. Is no longer the life in. It's no longer
active no more.
Yeah, it's just not active anymore.
And I have the ability to make that person transition to whatever their next is.
Yeah.
I don't know what's their next is, but they come to my office and meaning my embalming table, and yeah.
And you don't even know what type of person they were. They could have been a good person. They could have been a bad person. You just never know.
Because even at funerals, you know, I know I've been to more funerals than anybody out here. I've been to a lot of funerals. I worked funerals. So I hear, oh, Mrs. Smith might be good. But say the young boy, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, you know, was a troublemaker all through high school. Then when Mr. Smith get unalived, the pastor would go up there and go, "Oh yeah, Mr. Smith, he took care of his children. He was a good man. Well, that was back in the day when pastors and preachers used to talk about the deceased. But now they talk about
But
themselves.
you know what? You know what really gets me? I've been to like funerals that I've been to in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard more than one or two pastors say that the person that's unalive,
Mm-hmm.
we trying to get to where they at.
Yeah.
Like if they could trade places. Like seriously, sir,
And I would say this, right?
you
So in that theory, you trying to get to where that unalive is at?
you don't even know where they at.
You don't know where they at, and so why not just go outside and get hit by a bus then?
And my thing is too to ease it up a little bit because then I got thick. But you know how some people be like, "Oh, I hope they had some." It's all about being a good person. It's all about I. It's a lot, and
Yeah.
I see with that when you said with the mouth, because you got people that don't have teeth, that do have teeth, there's
Mm-hmm.
buck teeth, there's underbite, there's um cleft lip.
Yeah.
It could be
A lot.
it be several things. Because the mouth and the nose is what makes the face. I think. What do you think?
No,
You
the,
think
the 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 eyes and the mouth.
the eyes and the mouth? Not
Yeah.
okay. Make the face. Okay.
No, the eyes. No, these eyes right here.
Mhm.
Say I'm closing, right?
Mhm.
But imagine my eyelid is not like this. My eyes is all on the deceased or puffy or not looking natural.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of people won't know what a deceased person should look like. You know what I'm saying? Like people come to services. Oh, mama look good.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, she look good. But they don't understand what it took me to get that person to that level.
But sometimes some people can be a certain complexion,
Mm-hmm.
and then they might be darker than what they were, and however that can be.
That
They
could
could
be
be
cancer.
darker.
That could be cancer.
But no, well, yeah. But what I'm saying, if a person look darker than what you normally see, it could be makeup because sometimes I don't know, but I just think sometimes we have conversations. I think sometimes how do we know that whatever people might have been, it might have been certain type of medications they was on, just
Yeah,
certain
that's what I'm
things that
saying.
they was putting inside their body in general.
That's what I'm saying.
And how do we know that when they get embalmed or whatever, how do we know when certain chemicals mix or just whenever the body is like breaking down,
Mm-hmm.
that stuff is mixing. So
So
you don't so
so
sometimes it be like that sometimes.
so she asking about, how would like if a person be darker in color. So when you pass, you naturally start breaking down. That's we break down every day when we live.
Mhm.
So that the color, your color, serves many purposes. Of course, to preserve the body, to disinfect the body. That's primary. To preserve the body and to disinfect the body. No, like you want to disinfect the body and to preserve the body. Don't care what the body look like, but that's the main goal of embalming. And then now, okay, let me try to bring some color back, and this what the embalming fluid is there for, to serve as that buffer to change the colors. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then my goal is to do a good enough job embalming wise that I don't have to go back and do makeup or do cosmetics.
Mhm.
To me, cosmetics, you only need cosmetics when you're trying to hide something. And in my work, I don't want to hide nothing. So that's why I, I, I'm meticulous when it comes to embalming. I pay attention to the details, the small details, the big details, making sure, okay, even though I don't know this person, I'm just thinking of how a natural person will look.
Yeah. Do you think, say for instance, you know what I wonder too? You know how some people's like really into plastic surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to say, like, if a person took a nice picture, already took thousands, like hundreds of pictures, but then 2 years later, they got plastic surgery and they look different, and then say maybe they next year they pass away. I wonder what picture would the family put on the program? Would it be the old picture, what the family know of them to look like, or would it be this new face?
So that's a good question, because I myself haven't run into that situation, but I did run into a situation when the 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 deceased was a man and wanted to be dressed like a woman.
Gotcha.
And what
You don't have to.
what would you on the program? What do you want me to put him at? Like, you want him in his man, like his it was odd because you on his obituary he looked like me, but in his casket
Yeah, he looked like how
he looked like how he
was
worked.
the way he was living.
So
I feel like when it comes to that, I feel like that type of stuff, that's like touchy, and sometimes some families think about themselves and for it's like how people gonna talk. But it's like at the end of the day, I feel like you know your family member and you love your family member, and you know at the end of the day, if they was living like that, they wish. I feel like it's okay to put both pictures up there. Put some of them when they was this way, and then some with you with that. That's just what I. That's
yeah,
just
no, it was tough. It was tough, and so
that's how that movie Holiday Heart was.
and so from there, right now, again, no, me embalming a body. That's why you gotta just know the details. We was talking about mouth closures. You know what I'm saying, and learning about the buck teeth. Okay, I did my method a whole different another way because it's not no right or is a wrong way to do it, but it's not 100% right way. You got to do like this every time to get the same results. No,
some people might have their own way of doing
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so, but it's some ways out there. It's wrong ways you shouldn't do, and some people do it. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I had my own method of mouth closure, but learning about this mouth closure, like putting a cotton in the mouth and placing it with the teeth, and then you can see like how that lined up. Like, oh yeah, that's nice. You know what I'm saying.
So the history of it is, it's from the Egyptians, ain't it? Or something.
Yeah, embalming came from the Egyptians. Yeah,
because we remember we saw it at the museum.
Yeah, it came from us. Yeah.
It's more of a preserve.
Yeah, embalming just is like I said. The first thing the embalming do is have to preserve the body.
So is that the same stuff that they put in animals? You know how people be having them animals, like if they have a deer.
That's taxidermy.
So that's different.
That's different, and the thing is though, like everything has formaldehyde in it, everything, and people like some people like in the funeral industry, mortuary industry, feel like embalming fluid, like for formaldehyde. That's the better word to use right there. Formaldehyde shouldn't be used. Like, nope, use glutaraldehyde, and glutaraldehyde is a different type of chemical. I got to go back into my studies to really break down glutaraldehyde, but it's not formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is in phones. Formaldehyde is in this incense. Formaldehyde is in my shirt.
It's probably in a whole lot of stuff.
No, it's in everything. Food, everything. And it's just about different levels of formaldehyde exposure.
It's amazing because I had saw this one thing. It doesn't have to do with embalming. I did see, you know how glitter, right? And it's this one, like people really don't use glitter like that when you think about it, but it says it's one company that makes a material that people use every single day of their life. That's what's keeping it business, and you wouldn't even think glitter is in it. And I was like, what could that be?
Formaldehyde.
Or toothpaste.
What was the question?
that it's like glitter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a glitter company. It's one thing that's made that people everywhere in the world use, and glitter is in it, but you wouldn't think it's in there. That's what keeps that glitter company going.
Oh yeah, I saw that before. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out too. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So I'm gonna pause it here again. We're going on 27 minutes. I just want to say thank you for the ones that shared this video, the ones that liked this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for that. If you haven't, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. My
And the
husband.
more they like it, the more it pushes out.
Oh, look at cousin
Yeah.
Peachy.
When,
She said, hello. She said, my husband was a Muslim and he wasn't embalmed when he passed away. It's something that you all do. No embalming. It's not. It's really. I mean,
it's all on the person.
it's all on the
Personal
person.
preference. It's whatever
I
they
met
wanna
I
do.
met some brothers that embalmed as a Muslim. It's like my wife said, it's really personal preference. You know, you grew up Muslim your whole life. Believing in the Quran, believing in Allah, and then oops, no, I passed away, and wife embalmed me, or yeah, embalm him. He wanted full service, but it's a lot of true I mean, I'm not saying true Muslims like that, but it's a lot of different. There's a whole section of other Muslims that really follow everything by the T. So it's all about preference. How you been though, Peachy? Thank you for tapping in.
Yeah, it's all on people personal.
Oh yeah, no, she just saying it.
And I think too, what's always good to have and to do is for people to discuss, like people that they really trust and they know that's gonna do the right thing, to share like some of their requests of how they would want
to get
their final
wishes
to be, and that person will follow through, because sometimes it could be people doing what they want and what not nobody else want. And,
That's right.
You know how they want their final wishes to be, because you think about it, at the end of the day, whenever it's a service, people got to realize this is their family last time seeing them. This ain't no show. This ain't no, so I just feel like certain things should be put in place and be private and personal. And
I agree. And so,
and it's everybody's personal preference.
Yeah. And on that note, we just hit the 30-minute mark, or about to hit the 30-minute mark. Yay! I just got a new subscriber on YouTube as well, so I got 172 subscribers now. Ooh, that boy's cooking, he's working. No, I'm just forever grateful for the ones that do subscribe. Thank you for this time. We know Allah's greatest gift is time. So again, thank you for this time. Make sure you share this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, I do have merch, and the website is coming soon. So stay tuned. The email is in the description. The email is in the chat. It's truehicks33@gmail.com. I have hats, hoodies, shirts, shorts, socks. I've got it all, y'all. So please get with me, inbox me, DM me, email me. I'm also doing Ramadan for the second time. Last year, my wife and I did it. We crushed it, y'all. We learned so much, so we decided to do it again this year. So it starts February 28th. I have some more research to do a little bit. And if you want to do it with me, or if you want to do it by yourself, that's what's up. However, if you want to do it with us, email me or inbox me, let me know, and I'll send you the information that we've been researching. Again, I have to say this. You don't have to be Muslim to do Ramadan. This is my comparison to Ramadan is like the churches, they do a corporate fast. However, this fast of Ramadan is a little bit more intense than um, before sunrise. You could drink, you could eat, but you don't want to eat too much. You just want to eat something light. Then when the sunrise happens, don't know the time as of yet right now, but when the sunrise happens, you are not permitted to eat, drink, smoke,
Intimacy.
have intimacy, none of that into the sun sets. But the thing is, when the sun sets, though, this the key part right here. Oh, I'm hungry now. Yeah, you may be hungry, but the thing is, it's not about rushing to get your food. It's not rushing to get your intimacy. It's not about rushing to go get your smoke. You're drinking too. It's not rushing. Let me get my drink on. Nah, it's discipline, y'all. It's discipline. Ramadan is a fast of discipline.
And people can just do their own research on it.
And you can do your own research, like she said. Give me 1 second, deal. So yes, you might have messed up. That's okay. Trying to do it better the next day. You messed up today. Okay, you just add one more day into after Ramadan. And ladies, look at this. When you become on your menstrual cycle, whenever that is, it may be for 7 days. Say it's 7 days. Okay, you won't fast for them 7 days. And then when you get off your menstrual, you go back to do the fast. But at the end of Ramadan, you just attach 7 days. Or say, hey, I had an intimate with my partner before sunset. That's okay. Just do what you gotta do for the day. Then add that 1 day after Ramadan. That's the only thing it is. Yes, pray. Pray. It's gonna be tough because the enemy knows this is a tough fast, and he gonna do anything to break your fast. And I pray right now that he won't break your fast. He can't break your fast. I pray for discipline right now. Get the discipline, y'all. Mind, body, and soul. This Ramadan right here, y'all, I don't think, I don't believe, I don't speculate. I know things will change. Things are changing now. Been changing. And this Ramadan right here, you don't want to miss this one. So on that note, y'all, is peace, love, unity, community, family, and shlama. To wrap everything up, y'all, share this video, subscribe to the channel, my channel, Tru Hicks, my wife's channel as well, Dion's Life. We both on this thing, doing it together. Y'all might not see us together. Y'all might do see us together. At the end of the day, we doing it together, y'all. That's my wife. I'm her husband. I love her. She loves me. We have a family. And that's what we ask y'all to do.
For everyone to make sure they got their notifications on, so whenever you go live or upload a video, And also, if you're someone who don't agree with Ramadan or whatever the case may be, that's fine. But come up with a challenge or something for yourself that you can practice discipline, where you're fasting, where you're journaling,
Yep.
praying,
Reading. Anything.
exercising, drinking your water, your tea, being a good, positive person, and just trying to find something that you can change within you to make you better than you was the day before.
Yep. And on that note, she crushed it, y'all. I told you man, I'm telling y'all. Y'all better go to her channel. She's fire, y'all. Alright, y'all. We catch y'all until the next time. Peace.